I don't say your name as often, but it still knows where to stay. Some loves become more quiet when the heart has learned its way. I have tried to call it over, I have tried to call it gone, but there's a tender kind of losing that keeps moving me along. I'm not holding on to hurt me, I'm not waiting where we fell. I just know some things we live through are too real to wish farewell. I don't choose the pain, but I still choose your memory. Not the way it broke my heart, but the way it once believed in me. I don't choose the tears or the silence after you, but if love made me softer, then your memory is still true. I will make our ending smaller just to make it easier now. What we couldn't keep together still left something I allow. Not a promise asking forever, not a reason I should stay, just a part of me made kinder in a quiet, lasting way. So I won't turn what was gentle into something I regret. There are names the heart releases but never learns to forget. I don't choose the pain, but I still choose your memory. Not the way it broke my heart, but the way it once believed in me. I don't choose the tears or the silence after you, but if love made me softer, then your memory is still true. Maybe someday I will miss you without needing you too near. Maybe all this ache will settle into something almost clear. I can bless the love that hurt me if it taught my heart to see that even what I lose can leave something alive in me. I don't choose the pain, but I still choose your memory. And that is something I must carry, but it's proof of who I learned to be. I don't choose goodbye, but I won't erase the truth. There is grace in what I remember, because once there had been you. So I let you go, but not what love made of me. I don't choose the pain, I still choose your memory. Love left quietly, we didn't hear it go. It lived in smaller answers and the warmth we didn't show. Your hand stopped reaching first, mine forgot to ask. We kept saying we were tired while the distance learned to last. I wish I had noticed the change changed beneath your name, how your heart stopped hoping and mine did the same. Love left quietly, not in one final cry, but in every almost honest thing we let pass by. Love left quietly like a song losing breath. By the time we called it over, there was nothing left to break. We were kind to each other, but kindness came too late, like saying all the right words after love had turned away. I don't think we meant it, the silence we became. Sometimes hearts stop arriving while the faces stay the same. I won't make you guilty for being tired too. I only wish we listened when love still asked us to. Love left quietly, not in one final cry, but in every almost honest thing we let pass by. Love left quietly like a song losing breath. By the time we called it over, there was nothing left to break. Maybe endings are not always made of leaving in the rain. Maybe love can disappear from being lonely every day. And maybe what hurts most is how gentle it all seemed. No storm to name the damage, just two hearts losing reach. Love left quietly, but it still echoes through me, not as something I can rescue, only something I can see. Love left quietly, now I know what I missed then. The ending didn't start with goodbye, it started when we stopped reaching in. No anger, no one to blame. Love left quietly, and nothing stayed the same. The street was empty, the rain had just stopped falling. Your kitchen window held the only light on the block. I climbed the stairs the way I'd climbed them for 2 summers, and stopped one breath away from the wood. I heard you moving on the other side of silence, a cup, a chair, the small sounds of a life. I told myself you needed space, I told myself I'd come back, and turned around before I could decide. I stood at your door at 11 that night, my hand in the air, an inch from the wood, and I lowered it slowly. I told myself tomorrow, but tomorrow forgot to come back. every door I've knocked on since has been the wrong one. By morning you had packed the parts of you that loved me. By Tuesday you were gone before I called. And I have spent the years since walking past that building, counting up to floor 4, then walking on. A stranger lives there now, the curtains have been changed. A different light burns where your kitchen used to be. But I can still pace out the 11 steps from sidewalk and feel my hand rise up involuntarily. I stood at your door at 11 that night, my hand in the air, an inch from the wood, and I lowered it slowly. I told myself tomorrow, but tomorrow forgot to come back the way it should. And every door I've knocked on since has been the wrong one. If I could send a message back to that young man standing there, I wouldn't tell him much, just 2 words gently said. Knock now, that's all the wisdom I have earned in 15 years of after. 2 words I'd whisper to a hand still hanging in the air. But the hand is long since fallen, and the door is long since closed, and the boy I used to be still doesn't know. I stood at your door at 11 that night, and I have stood there every night since. In my head, my hand goes up, my hand comes down, the moment plays forever. A film I cannot stop, a choice I cannot edit. Some doors only open when you knock the first time, and mine stays shut for the rest of my life. An inch from the wood, an inch from a different life. An inch. Under the city lights, you looked up and found my eyes. All the noise around us faded like the night forgot its lines. I had been living softly, half in shadow, half in blue. Then one glance cut through the dark, and every road became you. I never trusted signs like this till my whole heart felt the truth. There was light before that moment, then there was only you. One glance and fate had your face, the whole world changed in a breath. All my days were leading here, even before we met. One glance and nothing stayed the same. Before the night I was passing through, from the moment your eyes found mine, my forever started with you. All the silence I was carrying doesn't sound the way it used to. Every broken part I hid started healing next to you. I was drifting through my past till your love pulled me through. There was light before that moment, then there was only you. One glance and fate had your face. The whole world changed in a breath. All my days were leading here, even before we met. One glance and nothing stayed the same. Before the night I was passing through, from the moment your eyes found mine, my forever started with you. If I had missed you by a second, would my heart still be unnamed? Would the dark go on forever? Would my life stay just the same? Every wound and every long road, every prayer I never knew, was only there to bring me to the night that led to you. One glance and fate had your face. The whole world opened in your eyes. Before your love I was half alive. After your love even the dark could shine. One glance and nothing stayed the same. Before the night I was passing through, from the moment your eyes found mine, I knew mine forever was you. Fate in one glance, nothing in me stayed the same. Fate in one glance. I thought the hurt would harden me, teach my hands to close. But even after losing you, I still make room for hope. I don't use the ending as a reason to be cold. Some love can leave you aching and still not take your soul. I could have built my sorrow into walls around my chest, but the love I knew beside you was kinder than regret. I'm still gentle after you, not untouched, not brand new. I carry what it cost me, but I won't become the wound. I'm still gentle after you, where I could have closed for good. If love once made me softer, then I'll stay softer if I could. I don't speak about you bitter, I don't sharpen up your name. Some goodbyes take a person, but they don't have to take the grace. There are days I miss the old me before goodbye knew my hands. But I'm learning hurt can pass through without changing who I am. I won't make my lonely into proof that love was wrong. You were once a quiet mercy, even if we couldn't hold on. I'm still gentle after you, not untouched, not brand new. I carry what it cost me, but I won't become the wound. I'm still gentle after you, where I could have closed for good. If love once made me softer, then I'll stay softer if I heart and still chose to believe. I'm still gentle after you, not because it didn't break, but because the heart you changed would not turn itself away. I'm still gentle after you, and that is how I made it through. I lost the life I wanted, but not the love I knew. After all the ache, after all we couldn't do, I'm still gentle after you. I knew the words could hurt you, they were waiting on my tongue. All the lonely accusations I could have thrown at once, but I saw how tired you were and let my anger fall. Not every truth needs saying when our heart is leaving soon. Sometimes love is choosing what not to put it through. The last kind thing I did was let the silence stay. I held the hardest part of me so you could walk away. The last kind thing I did was not make you carry my pain. You looked ready for the breaking, like you had rehearsed my blame. But I gave you something softer than a reason to feel shame. I did not call you heartless, I only called you brave. I won't say it did not hurt me, I won't say I was fine, but love can still be gentle even when it says goodbye. The last kind thing I did was let the silence stay. I held the hardest part of me so you could walk away. The last kind thing I did was not make you carry my pain. Maybe mercy is the sentence that we never have to say. Maybe holding back the bitter is a gentler kind of grace. The last kind thing I did was bless what I could not keep. Let your leaving have its quiet while the aches stay here with me. The last kind thing I did was love you without making you stay. No final wound, no need to blame. The last kind thing was letting love end. gently. We met when our hearts were older, with too much left behind. You smile like something familiar from another life. I knew it in the silence before we said a word. Some feelings arrive softly, but still they shake the world. If only we had found this before the years had changed, before our lives had learned to move in separate ways. Love arrived too late, but it still knew my name. He found me in the quiet and touched the hidden pain. We were sometimes even real love arrives too late. You looked at me like maybe there was something we could save, but life had built this distance in 1,000 little ways. I wanted to step closer, I wanted to be true, taken was standing between me and you. And I don't blame the timing, I don't blame the sky, but how can something feel so right and still be goodbye? Love arrived too late, but it still knew my name. It found me in the quiet and touched the hidden pain. We were almost brave, almost not afraid, but sometimes even real love arrives too late. Maybe in another season I would run into your arms with nothing left to lose and nothing keeping us apart. Maybe in another story we would not have to choose between the life we already made and the love we almost knew. Love arrived too late, but I felt it all the same, like light through a closed window, like warmth inside the rain. We were almost brave, almost not afraid, but sometimes even true love arrives too late. Love arrived too late, but it still changed my heart. It showed me there was beauty even when we had to part. If we cannot stay, if this is where it breaks, I will still remember love that arrived too late. So go where life is calling, I will not ask you to remain, but somewhere deep inside me, love will answer to your name. I don't find you in the places where I thought the hurt would stay, not inside the old questions I have learned to put away. You are in the little kindness. I remember how to give. I have learned to let you pass without pushing you away. Some loves do not stay whole, but leave the heart reshaped. A little of you remains in the way I choose my words, in the silence I leave open when another heart feels hurt. A little of you remains, like a warmth I don't disturb. I don't keep you like a longing. I don't call the ending wrong, but there are parts of who I am that you're leaving taught to grow. Not harder, not colder, just more careful with love. I don't ask the past to answer, I don't ask for yesterday. Some people leave us gently in what they help us save. A little of you remains in the way I choose my words, in the silence I leave open when another heart feels hurt. A little of you remains, like a warmth I don't disturb. Maybe love can still be present without asking to return. Maybe what we lose in sorrow is not the part that burns. A little of you remains, not enough to pull me back, just enough to make me softer when the world forgets to ask. A little of you remains, and I let that little last. I let you go, but something true still stays. A little of you remains. When we meet again, will you smile the same? Like the years between us never learned my name. I have changed a little, time has touched you too, but the heart remembers what the eyes once knew. I thought time would close the door, I thought I'd be fine, but standing here before you feels like losing time. When we meet again, will your heart remember mine? Will the love we left behind still be soft, still be kind? If we say hello with 1,000 words unsaid, will we walk away as strangers or begin again instead? When we meet passing one more time. You speak a little slower, like you're scared to feel. I laugh a little softer, like this isn't real. We don't say we missed it, we don't say we tried, but there's something trembling in the quiet of your eyes. I thought I had let you go, I thought the ache was gone, but some love waits in silence and still knows where it belongs. When we meet again, will your heart remember mine? Will the love we left behind still be soft, still be kind? If we say hello with 1,000 words unsaid, will we walk away as strangers or begin again instead? When we meet again, will it still be you and I, or just two lonely hearts passing one more time? Maybe we were too young then, too afraid to stay. Maybe love was calling, but we turned away. If this is our last moment, let me tell the truth. All the years I lived without you still led me back to you. When we meet again, if your heart remembers mine, if the love we left behind still feels soft, still feels kind, I won't say goodbye like I did before. I won't let the silence take us anymore. When we meet again, let the old pain end. Maybe we were lost just to find our way again. So look at me once more before the moment fades. If your heart still knows me, don't walk away. We stood close to choosing, but neither crossed the line. Your heart was almost reaching at the same time as mine. There was a life between us waiting to be named. I still think about that moment, not with anger, not with blame. How love can come so near and still arrive too late. There was a place where we almost stayed, close enough to feel like faith. One more truth, one softer word might have changed the way we changed. There was a place where we almost stayed, and part of me goes there some days. I don't miss a perfect ending, I miss the almost yes, the quiet kind of courage we never learned to confess. You were not mine to keep, but you were hard to leave. the past to answer what our hearts could not explain. Some doors are never opened, but they still remember names. There was a place where we almost stayed, close enough to feel like fate. One more truth, one softer word might have changed the way we changed. There was a place where we almost stayed, and part of me goes there some days. And maybe we were not too broken, maybe we were just afraid. Two hearts close to forever, still unsure how to stay. There was a place where we almost stayed. Not a dream, not a mistake, just the life we nearly entered before we turned away. There was a place where we almost stayed, and part of me stayed there anyway. I let you go, but I know the place where we almost stayed. We didn't end in anger, we didn't lose the care. Love was still between us, you just couldn't breathe there. You held me like an answer, I was almost brave enough. But sometimes even honest hearts are not allowed to love. I won't make us smaller just to make the hurting light. Some truths arrive with open hands and still say goodbye. It was real, even if it couldn't stay. Even if the life we wanted had to turn another way. It was real, not a dream, not a mistake. Some love doesn't get forever, but it changes what remains. I stopped asking forever to prove what we became. Not every love that leaves us leaves a reason to blame. You were not the wrong heart, I was not the wrong name. We were almost what we needed in a life that couldn't wait. I can keep the better part without asking you to stay. There are things the heart releases that it never gives away. It was real, even if it couldn't stay. Even if the life we wanted had to turn another way. It was real, not a dream, not a mistake. Some love doesn't get forever, but it changes what remains. Maybe love is not measured by the years it gets to claim. Maybe some hearts touch us once every night inside me hardened, like the cold was all I was. Then your eyes found mine in silence, soft enough to change the sky. And the frost around my heart began to loosen in your light. I never thought one look could open up the blue. Then the season turned the moment I saw you. In your eyes, I see the spring arriving, waking every part of me I thought the cold had taken. In your eyes, even my scars start healing. You turn my winter into bloom, just by the way you look at me. Spring in your eyes, that's where my heart came back to life. Now the mornings hold your color, even rain falls warm and slow. All the silent rooms inside me fill with light I used to know. Every step I take beside you feels like earth after the thaw. What was frozen deep within me starts to breathe because you're close. I was buried in the gray till your gaze pulled me through. Then the season turned the moment I saw you. In your eyes, I see the spring arriving, waking every part of me I thought the cold had taken. In your eyes, even my scars start healing. You turn my winter into bloom, just by the way you look at me. Spring in your eyes, that's where my heart came back to life. If I had never found you, would I still be made of snow? Would my nights stay without morning? Would my soul forget to grow? Every tear and every long road, every ache I carried through was only winter teaching me how to recognize you. In your eyes, I saw my whole spring coming. After all the dark in me, you were the first beginning. In your eyes, even the broken turn to beauty. You turned my winter into bloom and gave the light back to my name. Spring in your eyes, that's where my whole heart came alive. Spring in your eyes, after the longest winter. Spring in your eyes, I'll never lose the light again. The forecast said the cold would come by Sunday, but Saturday arrived in golden light. You wore the jacket I had almost packed away, and we pretended nothing was goodbye. I counted every minute like a coin I knew I couldn't spend again. The sun was leaning west the way you leaned on me, a little softer than it had been. I knew it was the last warm day, the way the sun held on too long. I let you stay an extra hour, knowing winter would take you when you'd gone. And I'd remember this, the gold, the light, the light. Then nothing here was ending. You laughed about the leaves still hanging on, as if the trees had not yet learned to let go. I didn't tell you I had learned the same, that holding on is just a slower kind of loss. I memorized the angle of your hand, the exact goal of 4 o'clock, the way your shadow stretched across the wooden bench, as if the light itself had stopped. I knew it was the last warm day, the way the sun held on too long. I let you stay an extra hour, knowing winter would take you when you'd gone. And I'd remember this, the gold, the light, the light. Then nothing here was ending. And when the wind came in, you didn't feel it, but I felt every degree the world gave up. I should have told you then, I should have begged the sky. Instead I watched the gold turn into glass, and let the day grow cold inside my hands. It was the last warm day, the sun could not hold on for long. I gave you back your extra hour, and winter took you just the way I knew it would. But I still remember the gold, the light, the light. That nothing there was ending, that nothing there was ending. The gold, the light, the light. When the world was spinning under me and I felt too small to stand, you looked at me and held the pieces like they were always in your hands. All the fear I used for shelter, all the doubt I used to wear, started falling in your silence when I found my safety there. I never knew a love like this could feel this deep, this short. But every road I walked alone was only leading me to yours. Forever I'm yours, this is the vow I keep. Through every season, through every loss and dream. When the whole world changes, I will stay the same for you. Forever I'm yours, with every beat I choose you. In your eyes I see tomorrow, like a light that doesn't leave. And your smile can reach the places still afraid in me to believe. So I give you all my mornings and the quiet of my nights, all the truth I used to hide, all the hope I kept inside. I I am not the same as I was before your love came through. Now every part of who I am only leans to you. Forever I'm yours. This is the vow I keep. Through every season, through every loss and dream. When the whole world changes, I will stay the same for you. Forever I'm yours. With every beat I choose you. If time should test us, if the dark comes first, if the sky falls silent, I will still be yours. Every wound and every long night, every prayer I carried through, told my heart what it was made for. It was made to stay with you. Forever I'm yours. This is the vow I keep. Through every season, through every joy and grief. When the whole world changes, I will still come back to you. Forever I'm yours. With every breath I choose you. Forever I'm yours. With every breath I choose you. Forever I'm yours. You asked me once if I was happy with you. I said of course, the safest word I knew. You waited for the rest, the part I never gave. And something in your eyes began to fade. I had 100 truths I could have told you, 100 ways to say I was afraid. But every time the moment opened up between us, I closed it like a book I wouldn't read. If I had been braver, you would still be here. Not the world, not the timing, it was always me. I called it being careful, I called it being wise. But careful is the costume that a coward wears. Love deserved a braver version of my life. You cried one Tuesday and I made us coffee. I should have held you, I cleaned the kitchen instead. I thought that giving space was the same as giving safety. But space is what you give to what is already dead. I stood beside the man I should have been and watched him offer everything I couldn't. He would have said the words, he would have crossed the room, he would have loved you out loud the way you wanted. If I had been braver, you would still be here. Not the world, not the timing, it was always me. I called it being careful, I called it being wise. But careful is the costume just held my gaze the way she used to before she walked away. If I had been braver, you would still be here, and I would be the man you thought you'd marry. But I hid behind the careful, I hid behind the wise, while the bravest love I'll ever know walked out the door. Love deserves a braver version of my life. And next time, if there's a next time, love will get him. If I had been braver, if I had been braver, love deserved more. When the nights were long and starless, you reached out and found my hand. Like a light I didn't know I needed, you made my heart understand. All the words I kept unspoken, all the fear I used to hide, started breaking in your silence when you stood here by my side. I never knew a love like this could feel this deep, this true. But every road I walked alone was only leading me to you. My promise to you is more than words I say. Through every season I will stay the same. No matter the distance, no matter what we go through, my promise to you is I will keep choosing you. In your eyes I see tomorrow, like a place I'm meant to be. And your smile can reach the places that we're still afraid to dream. So I give you all my mornings and the quiet of my nights, all the pieces I have carried, all the truth I used to hide. I am not the same as I was before your love came through. Now every part of who I am only leads to you. My promise to you is more than words I say. Through every season I will stay the same. No matter the distance, no matter what we go through, my promise to you is I will keep choosing you. If time should test us, if the whole world shakes, if the dark grows heavy, I will not walk away. Every wound, every long night, every prayer I carried through taught my heart what it was made for. It was made to stay with you. My promise to you is written in how I remain. Through every season, through every joy and pain. No matter the distance, no matter what we go through, my promise to you 'cause I will keep finding my way to you. My promise to you. Through every season, my promise to you, I will keep choosing you. I was only trains and river fog, moving through a borrowed blue. 100 faces brushed my life, none of them were you. Then under one cold street light, you looked up for a second, and something old inside my chest said, there you are, at last. Like I've been hearing your footsteps long before you crossed my way. Like every empty room I knew was saving up your name. My heart knew you first, before your hand touched mine, before your voice could sing my name and make the dark feel kind. You were the missing warmth in every winter I went through. I met you in this life, but my heart ran home to you. My heart knew you first. Now the rain against my window has a rhythm I can keep. Even all my restless nights don't cut me half as deep. I used to think the emptiness was all this heart could do. Now I know it was making room for the weight and warmth of you. I was not late to love, I was right on time for truth. Every road I called almost was only leading through. My heart knew you first, before your hand touched mine, before your voice could say my name and make the dark feel kind. You were the missing warmth in every winter I went through. I met you this life, but my heart ran home to you. My heart knew you first. So if the years are merciless and pull us out of you, if all I have is one last light and one last look at you, I will still know you're breathing across a crowded room. Because before this world could hold us, my heart was holding you. My heart knew you first, before the tears, before the light, before I knew why every loss was leaving room for you. You were the missing warmth in every winter I went through. I met you in this life, but my heart ran home to you. My heart knew you first, before this world had words. My heart knew you first, before your hand touched mine, before your voice could say my name. My heart knew you first. Morning sun across the window, 2 cups cooling on the table. Your hand resting over mine makes the whole day feel stable. Nothing big is happening, still I would not trade this place for a world that keeps on running. I have enough in your gaze. No need for the noise outside. Your quiet laugh is all I need tonight. The two of us, that's all I ever need. Side by side in the small and tender things. And no grand parade, no shining city lights, just the two of us. And somehow that becomes my whole life. Evening walks beneath the streetlights, your head leaning on my shoulder, and the world slows down around us, every ordinary moment growing warmer. We don't need a perfect story, we don't need a golden dream, just your voice inside the silence, turning simple into everything. I stopped chasing what love should be when your hand made a home of me. The two of us, that's all I ever need. Side by side in the small and tender things. No grand parade, no shining city lights, just the two of us. And somehow that becomes my whole life. If the years move fast, if the cold comes in, if the days get hard, I will still choose this. The life we make, the love we keep, the kind that stays and lets the heart breathe. The two of us, that's all I'll ever need. Side by side through every season quietly. No grand parade, no shining city lights, just the two of us. And somehow that becomes my whole life. The two of us, and that will always be enough. The two of us in the soft and evening light. The two of us, and somehow everything feels right. I didn't know your silence was asking me to stay. I thought love could wait for later, until later turned away. You were close enough to lose before I learned your pain. Now every word I understand, moments after your goodbye. Some hearts only learn to listen when love has left their side. I loved you too late, but I loved you true. After all the quiet hurting, I finally heard you. I loved you too late, and that is mine to face. I learned the love you needed after you had turned away. I don't ask you for forgiveness, I don't ask you to return. Some lessons are not mercy, they are only ours to learn. You deserved a softer love than the one I gave you first. I won't dress regret as longing, I won't make your healing mine. I just wish I had been gentle when you still let me try. I loved you too late, but I loved you true. After all the quiet hurting, I finally heard you. I loved you too late, and that is mine to face. I learned the love you needed after you had turned away. Maybe love becomes a mirror when the ending shows the cost. I can see who I was then and the tenderness I lost. I loved you too late, but I won't love that way again. I will carry what you taught me into every heart I tend. I loved you too late, and though I let you ache, you were the love that changed me after I changed too late. I loved you true, I loved you late, and I will carry that with grace. You don't have to tell me, I can feel your silence change when your smile gets softer, like it's trying to hide the pain. I won't reach for answers, I won't rush the way you heal. Some hearts open slowly when the love around them is real. If the weight becomes too much, let it rest here for a while. You don't have to be brave with me, you don't have to smile. I'm still here when the words won't find a way. When your heart is tired of holding all the things you couldn't say, I'm still here, not to make you stay, just to be the gentle love that doesn't turn away. I loving doesn't always need a sound. Sometimes it is staying without asking to be found. If your days feel distant, if you lose the light you knew, I will leave a little warmth somewhere close enough to you. You can take the time you need, you can fall and still be seen. I won't ask your heart to run before it learns to breathe. I'm still here when the words won't find a way, when your heart is tired of holding all the things you couldn't say. I'm still here, not to make you stay, just to be the gentle love that doesn't turn away. Maybe someday you will know you were never hard to love. Even in your quiet storms, you were always more than enough. And if healing takes the long way, I won't count the days I can love you softly without asking you to change. I'm still here when the dark begins to fade, when the pain you try to carry finds a kinder name. I'm still here, not to make you stay, just to be the steady heart that doesn't turn away. You don't have to be okay. I'm still here and I'll stay. I don't say your name as often, but it still knows where to stay. Some loves become more quiet when the heart has learned its way. I have tried to call it over, I have tried to call it gone, but there's a tender kind of losing that keeps moving me along. I'm not holding on to hurt me, I'm not waiting where we fell. I just know some things we live through are too real to wish farewell. I don't choose the pain, but I still choose your memory. Not the way it broke my heart, but the way it was believed in me. I don't choose the tears or the silence after you, but if love made me softer, then your memory is still true. I will make our ending smaller just to make it easier now. What we couldn't keep together still left something I allow. Not a promise asking forever, not a reason I should stay, just a part of me made kinder in a quiet, lasting way. So I won't turn what was gentle into something I regret. There are names the heart releases but never learns to forget. I don't choose the pain, but I still choose your memory. clear. I can bless the love that hurt me if it taught my heart to see that even what I lose can leave something alive in me. I don't choose the pain, but I still choose your memory. And that is something I must carry, but it's proof of who I learned to be. I don't choose goodbye, but I won't erase the truth. There is grace in what I remember, because once there had been you. So I let you go, but not what love made of me. I don't choose the pain, I still choose your memory. Love left quietly, we didn't hear it go. It lived in smaller answers, in the warmth we didn't show. Your hand stopped reaching first, mine forgot to ask. We kept saying we were tired, while the distance learned to last. I wish I had noticed the change beneath your name, how your heart stopped hoping and mine did the same. Love left quietly, not in one final cry, but in every almost honest thing we let pass by. Love left quietly like a song losing breath. By the time we called it over, there was nothing left to pray. We were kind to each other, but kindness came too late, like saying all the right words after love had turned away. I don't think we meant it, the silence we became. Sometimes hearts stop arriving, while the faces stay the same. I won't make you guilty for being tired too. I only wish we listened when love still asked us to. Love left quietly, not in one final cry, but in every almost honest thing we let pass by. Love left quietly like a song losing breath. By the time we called it over, there was nothing left to break. Maybe endings are not always made of leaving in the rain. Maybe love can disappear from being lonely every day. And maybe what hurts most is how gentle it all seemed. No storm to name the damage, just two hearts losing reach. Love left quietly, but it still echoes through me, not as something I can rescue, only something I can see. Love left quietly, now I know no anger, no one to blame. Love left quietly, and nothing stayed the same. The street was empty, the rain had just stopped falling. Your kitchen window held the only light on the block. I climbed the stairs the way I'd climbed them for 2 summers, and stopped one breath away from the wood. I heard you moving on the other side of silence. A cup, a chair, the small sounds of a life. I told myself you needed space. I told myself I'd come back, and turned around before I could decide. I stood at your door at 11 that night, my hand in the air, an inch from the wood, and I lowered it slowly. I told myself tomorrow, but tomorrow forgot to come back the way it should. And every door I've knocked on since has been the wrong one. By morning you had packed the parts of you that loved me. By Tuesday you were gone before I called. And I have spent the years since walking past that building, counting up to floor 4, then walking on. A stranger lives there now, the curtains have been changed. A different light burns where your kitchen used to be. But I can still pace out the 11 steps from sidewalk, and feel my hand rise up involuntarily. I stood at your door at 11 that night, my hand in the air, an inch from the wood, and I lowered it slowly. I told myself tomorrow, but tomorrow forgot to come back the way it should. And every door I've knocked on since has been the wrong one. If I could send a message back to that young man standing there, I wouldn't tell him much, just 2 words gently said. Knock now, that's all the wisdom I have earned in 15 years of after. 2 words I'd whisper to a hand still hanging in the air. But the hand is long since fallen, and the door is long since closed, and the boy I used to be still doesn't know. I stood at your door at 11 that night, and I've stood there every night since. In my head, my hand goes up, my hand comes down. The moment plays forever, a film I cannot stop, a choice I cannot edit. an inch from the wood, an inch from a different life, an inch. Under the city lights, you looked up and found my eyes. All the noise around us faded like the night forgot its lines. I had been living softly, half in shadow, half in blue. Then one glance cut through the dark and every road became you. I never trusted signs like this till my whole heart felt the truth. There was light before that moment, then there was only you. One glance and fate had your face. The whole world changed in a breath. All my days were leading here, even before we met. One glance and nothing stayed the same. Before the night I was passing through. From the moment your eyes found mine, my forever started with you. Now the morning wears your warmth, even rain comes down more slow. Every street we cross together feels like somewhere my soul knows. All the silence I was carrying doesn't sound the way it used to. Every broken part I hid started healing next to you. I was drifting through my past till your love pulled me through. There was light before that moment, then there was only you. One glance and fate had your face. The whole world changed in a breath. All my days were leading here, even before we met. One glance and nothing stayed the same. Before the night I was passing through. From the moment your eyes found mine, my forever started with you. If I had missed you by a second, would my heart still be unnamed? Would the dark go on forever? Would my life stay just the same? Every wound and every long road, every prayer I never knew was only there to bring me to the night that led to you. One glance and fate had your face. The whole world opened in your eyes. Before your love I was half alive. After your love even the dark could shine. One glance and nothing stayed the same. Before the night I was passing through. From the moment your eyes found mine, I knew mine forever was you. Fate in one glance, nothing in me stayed the same. Fate in one glance. I thought the hurt would harden me, teach my hands to close. But even after losing you, I still make room for hope. I don't use the ending as a reason to be cold. Some love can leave you aching and still not take your soul. I could have built my sorrow into walls around my chest, but the love I knew beside you was kinder than regret. I'm still gentle after you, not untouched, not brand new. I carry what it cost me, but I won't become the wound. I'm still gentle after you, where I could have closed for good. If love once made me softer, then I'll stay softer if I could. I don't speak about you bitter, I don't sharpen up your name. Some goodbyes take a person, but they don't have to take the grace. There are days I miss the old me before goodbye knew my hands, but I'm learning hurt can pass through without changing who I am. I won't make my lonely into proof that love was wrong. You were once a quiet mercy, even if we couldn't hold on. I'm still gentle after you, not untouched, not brand new. I carry what it cost me, but I won't become the wound. I'm still gentle after you, where I could have closed for good. If love once made me softer, then I'll stay softer if I could. Maybe strength is not the armor that keeps every feeling out. Maybe it is staying open when the heart has learned to doubt. If I love again someday, I won't love with less of me. I will bring the part that suffered and still chose to believe. I'm still gentle after you, not because it didn't break, but because the heart you changed would not turn itself away. I'm still gentle after you, and that is how I made it through. I lost the life I wanted, but not the love I knew. After all the ache, after all we couldn't do, I'm still gentle after you. I knew the words could hurt you, they were waiting on my tongue. All the lonely accusations I could have thrown at once, but I saw how tired you were and let my anger fall. Not every truth needs saying when our heart is leaving soon. Sometimes love is choosing what not to put it through. The last kind thing I did was let the silence stay. So you could walk away. was not make you carry my pain. You looked ready for the breaking, like you had rehearsed my blame. But I gave you something softer than a reason to feel shame. I did not call you heartless, I only called you brave. I won't say it did not hurt me, I won't say I was fine, but love can still be gentle even when it says goodbye. The last kind thing I did was let the silence stay. I held the hardest part of me so you could walk away. The last kind thing I did was not make you carry my pain. Maybe mercy is the sentence that we never have to say. Maybe holding back the bitter is a gentler kind of grace. The last kind thing I did was bless what I could not keep. Let your leaving have its quiet while the aches stay here with me. The last kind thing I did was love you without making you stay. No final wound, no need to blame. The last kind thing was letting love end gently. We met when our hearts were older, with too much left behind. You smiled like something familiar from another life. I knew it in the silence before we said a word. Some feelings arrive softly, but still they shake the world. If only we had found this before the years had changed, before our lives had learned to move in separate ways. Love arrived too late, but it still knew my name. It found me in the quiet and touched the hidden pain. We were sometimes even real love arrives too late. You looked at me like maybe there was something we could save, but life had built this distance in 1,000 little ways. I wanted to step closer, I wanted to be true, but every road I'd taken was standing between me and you. And I don't blame the timing, I don't blame the sky, but how can something feel so right and still be goodbye? Love arrived too late, but it still knew my name. It found me in the quiet and touched the hidden inside the rain. We were almost brave, almost not afraid. But sometimes even true love arrives too late. Love arrived too late, but it still changed my heart. It showed me there was beauty even when we had to part. If we cannot stay, if this is where it breaks, I will still remember love that arrived too late. So go where life is calling. I will not ask you to remain, but somewhere deep inside me, love will answer to your name. I don't find you in the places where I thought the hurt would stay. Not inside the old questions I have learned to put away. You are in the little kindness I remember how to give. I have learned to let you pass without pushing you away. Some loves do not stay whole, but leave the heart reshaped. A little of you remains in the way I choose my words, in the silence I leave open when another heart feels hurt. A little of you remains, like a warmth I don't disturb. I don't keep you like a longing. I don't call the ending wrong, but there are parts of who I am that you're leaving taught to grow. Not harder, not colder, just more careful with love. I don't ask the past to answer, I don't ask for yesterday. Some people leave us gently in what they help us save. A little of you remains in the way I choose my words, in the silence I leave open when another heart feels hurt. A little of you remains, like a warmth I don't disturb. Maybe love can still be present without asking to return. Maybe what we lose in sorrow is not the part that burns. A little of you remains, not enough to pull me back, just enough to make me softer when the world forgets to ask. A little of you remains, and I'll let that little last. I let you go, but something true still stays. A little of you remains. will you smile the same? Like the years between us never learned my name. I have changed a little, time has touched you too, but the heart remembers what the eyes once knew. I thought time would close the door, I thought I'd be fine, but standing here before you feels like losing time. When we meet again, will your heart remember mine? Will the love we left behind still be soft, still be kind? If we say hello with 1,000 words unsaid, will we walk away as strangers or begin again instead? When we meet again, will it still be you and I, or just two lonely hearts passing one more time? You speak a little slower, like you're scared to feel. I laugh a little softer, like this isn't real. We don't say we missed it, we don't say we tried, but there's something trembling in the quiet of your eyes. I thought I had let you go, I thought the ache was gone, but some love waits in silence and still knows where it belongs. When we meet again, will your heart remember mine? Will the love we left behind still be soft, still be kind? If we say hello with 1,000 words unsaid, will we walk away as strangers or begin again instead? When we meet again, will it still be you and I, or just two lonely hearts passing one more time? Maybe we were too young then, too afraid to stay. Maybe love was calling, but we turned away. If this is our last moment, let me tell the truth. All the years I lived without you still led me back to you. When we meet again, if your heart remembers mine, if the love we left behind still feels soft, still feels kind, I won't say goodbye like I did before. I won't let the silence take us anymore. When we meet again, let the old pain end. Maybe we were lost just to find our way again. So look at me once more before the moment fades. If your heart still knows me, don't walk away. We stood close to choosing, but neither crossed the line. Your heart was almost reaching at the same time as mine. There was a life between us waiting to be named. I still think about that moment, not with anger, not with blame. How love can come so near and still arrive too late. There was a place where we almost stayed, close enough to feel like fate. One more truth, one softer word might have changed the way we changed. There was a place where we almost stayed, and part of me goes there some days. I don't miss a perfect ending, I miss the almost yes, the quiet kind of courage we never learned to confess. You were not mine to keep, but you were hard to leave. I don't ask the past to answer what our hearts could not explain. Some doors are never opened, but they still remember names. There was a place where we almost stayed, close enough to feel like fate. One more truth, one softer word might have changed the way we changed. There was a place where we almost stayed, and part of me goes there some days. Maybe we were not too broken, maybe we were just afraid. Two hearts close to forever, still unsure how to stay. There was a place where we almost stayed, not a dream, not a mistake. Just a life we nearly entered before we turned away. There was a place where we almost stayed, and part of me stayed there anyway. I let you go, but I know the place where we almost stayed. We didn't end in anger, we didn't lose the care. Love was still between us, it just couldn't breathe there. You held me like an answer, I was almost brave enough. But sometimes even honest hearts are not allowed to love. I won't make us smaller just to make the hurting light. Some truths arrive with open hands and still say goodbye. It was real, even if it couldn't stay. Even if the life we wanted had to turn another way. It was real, not a dream, not a mistake. Some love doesn't get forever, but it changes. stopped asking forever to prove what we became. Not every love that leaves us leaves a reason to blame. You were not the wrong heart, I was not the wrong name. We were almost what we needed in a life that couldn't wait. I can keep the better part without asking you to stay. There are things the heart releases that it never gives away. It was real, even if it couldn't stay. Even if the life we wanted had to turn another way. It was real, not a dream, not a mistake. Some love doesn't get forever, but it changes what remains. Maybe love is not measured by the years it gets to claim. Maybe some hearts touch us once and nothing stays the same. If I never call you mine in the way I wanted to, I will still be softer for the life I almost knew. It was real, even if it couldn't stay. Even if I had to lose you to understand the grace. It was real, and I won't call it waste. Just a love that met its limit, but still left my heart changed. We were real, that is enough to